Hello there, everyone! Alexman here, and welcome back to another edition of The Legend of Zelda, I Say in the Past. Last time, we got the majority, if not all, the dungeons in the overworld done and done with, except for one, Princess Zelda, and she is a total rock on top of Death Mountain in the Dark World. And we have to get there. We're also missing one item left in our inventory selection screen. As you can see down the bottom right, we're only 2 heart pieces away, and both of them are on Death Mountain, the Dark World. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff upcoming right to our boss. But we also have something we need to grab. Let's go get it. I think at this point in time in the game, folks, is you're able to get the level 4 sword now from in the Dark World now. I think it's around this time you can. I may be proven wrong, but you know, I've been proven wrong many times over in this playthrough, so baffle me impressed when I figure out something out, right? Anyway, we also got the blue tunic from Dungeon 5, which was the Ice Palace. That was a sort of a pain, misery mire, but we basically circumvented the difficulty of the Ice Palace because we went into Dungeon 6 first. And got the cane of Samaria, which basically allows us to put blocks down, which we definitely need for level 7. What we need to do is actually go into the Dark World to get access to this place. Now I showed this off, I think last session, thinking I could get it early, but it wasn't available to me. What we're looking for is a big bomb. Hey, you need to die. Thank you. Give me my bombs back. Alright, and this bomb is very powerful to blow up probably the most sturdiest of walls. It's a one-time use. Hey! I need to get my hammer out here to block these pillars down like so. So let's go get this little thing. Now, the bomb guy is over here. You could buy bombs from him, but since we've been... I don't know... The shops in this game aren't really that useful, except for maybe potions. But other than that, though, they don't really offer too much. Yes, it is. It is here. 100 rupees for 30 bombs. I now also have a new super bomb in stock for only 100 rupees. Please buy it too, mister. We'll buy this one. Thank you very much. You can drop this bomb anywhere by pressing the A button. Please don't forget that. That's right, you can't use your Pegasus boots for this. But we need to do this. But if you get hit, the bomb will drop from you. So you're going to have to be very, very careful here. The bomb does go through portals as well. So if you want to make this easier on yourself, do this. We warp ourselves to the light world. The bomb is still with us. And we want to do is, well, first off, take care of this bad boy so he doesn't hurt us. Okay, it doesn't drop me. The bomb doesn't drop for me. I think it's in a different... I think it's in a link between worlds where if you got hit, the bomb drops on you. Which is a pain in the backside, I think so. But anyway, we want to grab in here. Now the bomb can travel us to the pyramid where we need to go. We want to come to this crack in the wall. You may have seen this earlier. Like, well, what's this for? Well, it's for this. We drop the bomb off. And explodes in glorious fashion to break this wall. This is where our fairy fountain is. You want to put something in? Yes, I will. I will throw the bow in. You need this. If you forget to do this, you cannot defeat Ganon. Did you drop this? Yes, I did. You're an honest person. I like you. I will give you something important. These are the simple arrows to give Ganon his last moment. You'll definitely need them. I don't know if you quite have the figure of a fairy, but Ganon's cruel power is to blame. You must defeat Ganon. Indeed. And now we have the silver arrows. They are now more powerful arrows, so they can kill enemies a lot faster. Nice. But we also need to go out and back in so that we can grab our ultimate sword. That's right. This is where you get your ultimate sword as well. We want to throw in our... not fairy bottles here. Sword. Throw the master sword in there. What do we get now? You just drop this? Yes. I want to give you something better in return. We get the golden sword! The level 4 sword. You can feel power throbbing in your hand. And now we got this nice golden blade. It does a lot more damage now, which will probably make our encounters in the next 2 dungeons much, much easier. Well, that said, though, it's time to go to Death Mountain. So we gotta use our magic mirror here. Let's get into the light world. Wow, actually, I timed that perfectly. Whatever. I guess that's one way to circumvent the castle if you want to do it that way, I guess. But we're going up to level 1. We're going up to Death Mountain. We're finally here. Back here again, at least. You know, we were here a while back before, you know, everything went to the dark world and everything. And man, these boulders, they need to leave me alone. Let's get up this way here. Because the only way to get to this area is through the first portion of Death Mountain. But we also need an item here we can get here as well. And it is in the Dark World, so bear that in mind. So we need to go into the Dark World. You couldn't get this earlier because it circumvented you 2 items. You needed the magical cape and the hammer to get into this area here. So let's go into the Dark World. There was this ledge over here that you could see earlier. Let's get the hammer out like so. You drop down here and go into this cave. This cave has no significance in the light world, but in the dark world, it does. So what we need to is to knock these guys down. And now we have to use up all of our magic power. Unfortunately, yes, you have to, for some reason. Now we gotta use the magic cape on. And now we cross itself. And so use the Pegasus boots to your liking, because again, your magic power is draining very, very fast. You gotta get up here. There we go. We get hearts back, but you don't get magic power back, which is a cruel sin, really. Let me get the last item of our game. We got the Cane of Brenna. If you swing it once, a ring of light will protect you. The light, this thing will actually do damage to enemies as well, so bear that in mind. It's similar in design to the magic cape, but it doesn't put you invisible. That's all the difference is. Can I actually use the magic mirror on this? No, I can't use the magic mirror here. Oh, that's such a cruel joke. Such a cruel joke. Alright. We're gonna have to break the force here. Yes, I could use my magic a little bit, but I've got fairies to use, and I got to get a free... I'm gonna get a free potion anyway from this. It's a little death-defying, I would say here. Yeah, I'll have to sacrifice a fairy for this. Or no, actually, no, I can sacrifice the potion, come back and get this. So, hold on a second. Let's get this up here. Yes, I want to use this. A cure-all potion here, and I will go to the light world now. We'll have to come back. We'll come back here real quickly, but we need to go grab our potions. The Flying Orc of Wind! Take me away! We got to level point 2 here, so we can get our potions of magic cure-all. Since we have nothing to use of this rupees at this point. We'll just keep that. We'll keep a magic potion on standby. I have 3 fairies, and it's for good reason, because this dungeon is a pain in the backside. It is the Turtle Rock, and for everyone who's known about this game, Turtle Rock is probably the worst dungeon in the game. By far. It is level 7 after all. So we need to make ourselves way back this way. Again, you could take a shortcut through the caves to make sure to avoid the rocks a little bit more, but you only end up in a cave up here. So, nothing more than that. I guess you can also cross, since you have the hook shot, you could cross the ground on the right side to get to Death Mountain's right side that way. But that's kind of the more dangerous route, and also the most tedious, because you have to go through caves. And the less caves I have to go through, the better. Take care of these tykes here. No worries there. Kind of annoying. These guys show up after a while, so bear that in mind. Let's go to here. Gotta use the magic mirror once again. And now we have to cross to the right side of Death Mountain. That's right. Right side of Death Mountain. Okay, get you out of here. Yeah, we're going into that place later, but that's in the Dark World, though. if you came over here earlier, you could see there are enemies here to kill and everything, but you couldn't go very far because these pegs prevent you from going anywhere, and these guys are annoying. But now we have these pegs, we can now break these pedestals down. We can now access to a new area of the light world we haven't before. Death Mountain's right side. And this is an okay area. It's not very big, and it's really only set for only 2 pieces of heart and nothing more in a dungeon. That's all about there is to it. We want to do is get up here, so let's go into this hole. I think it's in the light world, dark world this is at. Yeah, it's the dark world for it. Alright, let's get the dark world portal going up here. Yeah, there's a dark world portal up here. You wouldn't have access this earlier, but see there's a piece of heart right there? Can't get that in the light world. You have to go through the dark world to get it. So we have to access the dark world entrance to this place, which is uncommonly right here. What you have to do is hit these pillars down in the right corner. If you hit it right, you'll hear a jingle. And there you go. Dark world attained. As well as putting us on top of Turtle Rock, which you need the Quake Medallion to open. Let's open up the dungeon firstly and foremost. We'll go into that dungeon in a moment. Because in order to get the last piece of heart, you have to travel through the Turtle Rock enough to where you can go back outside on the rock face, so you can actually get the piece of heart to appear in the light world. Let's go into here. And I believe this is our way across. I want to say this is the right path. It's a path you have to take. I believe it's a path we have to take. Oh, there's chests here. Am I missing something here? I thought there was a... There's a cave here. I know there's a cave we have to collect. Maybe I'm misinterpreting something. I don't know. Because I know you can only access that point from another cave from somewhere else. And it has to be from the Dark World, so I am missing something here. Okay. Again, this place is a little convoluted. Yeah, see down here where those 2 rock faces are? Yeah, that's where... Oh, it's right here. That's right. This is where I was messing up on. There's the place I need to go into. Yeah, this little place. This place here also encounters these some paths to get some money. And that's all there is in these chests here. We want to is crawl across here. There's an invisible path right here. Gotta put a bomb or so down. Like a so. And there's a lot more places to go here. We go up this way. And over to the left this way. 2 paths could open for us. Like a so. Firstly is a little fountain for us to use. Thank you. Thank you very much. We come down this way. And there's a bombable wall over here. You want to activate this. And this will allow us to get to some fairies if you haven't gotten any fairies yet at this point. So again, a nice little reset station before going into Turtle Rock, I would say. You come over here, you access on top of here, and like, well, what's up here? I'm like, well, if you go to the light world, you get access to that piece of heart. And now we're only to 1 left, which is halfway through Turtle Rock. Alright, I think we're all prepared for it. We have a magic cure-all potion if we need it. We have the Cane of Samaria, which is our item we're going to be using in this next dungeon to a really large degree. So that said, let's head out this way. Might be a slightly shorter episode today, but that's fine. Anyway, up into Turtle Rock. Alright, here we go. Level 7 Turtle Rock. I said, do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I recommend against going any further. That's right, this dungeon is going to use your magic something fierce. Why? That's why. These are little pathways you create with the Cane of Samaria. It's never explained this is the reason behind it, but this is why you have to get this cane first. And also we have tracks all over the place. Also, the Cane of Samaria for some reason now uses magic on this platforms here. I personally hate this place. just because there's just a lot of magic usage. Like, apparently, there was a... Like, the lack of... Well, these dungeons we've done so far, there hasn't been really a use for magic most of the time. Well, they're barely fixing it up with this one. Oh, my goodness. Alright, and we have to get our fire rod out this way. We go around this way first. Because we need to light up these torches. And I gotta line them up in the right as possible here. Oh, I messed up. There we go. And now we gotta quickly get off of here so we can get to that door. Go, go, go! Yeah, the torches go out, the doors close. And just like it, we're gonna have to use some magic. I'm gonna use magic because that's just gonna save me some time. We get ourselves the dungeon map! You can use it in your current position in the rest of the dungeon. And this place is very big. Well, sort of big. It's not as big as, I would say, as, you know, the Palace of Ice. But in that context, however, it's a very tedious dungeon. Just because you just have to use a lot of magic just to get anywhere. So, try to limit your magic. Again, with the getting that curse earlier, will also make this a little bit more tolerable as your magic consumption has been reduced by half. They do put magic bottles everywhere, but that's only like a one-time use, so don't rely on it. Ah! Okay, that's a cliff too. There we go. Some rooms are also just meant there to be traps and whatnot, so bear that in mind. And you can see what I was going with there. I'm staying in this hallway right here because the panels cannot hit me if you're inside of a wall. Bear that in mind, folks. You better believe it. So, what we got here? Gotta wait. Wait for the panels to get their stuff done. Make the crossbones. And then we can go open the door that's on the top here. Come on. Come on. There's a little place later in this dungeon where there's going to be like darkness as well as those tracks. And that's probably where you can take the most damage of any time in the dungeon. See? That makes it so much easier. That's supposed to be a trap, but, you know. I guess there's a fairy here you can grab for additional... Again, it's just what you have to go through a trap in order to actually get some rewards. There's a fairy there I didn't know about. I thought that was a normal place that was just like nothing. But hey, you know what? You learn new stuff every day. We'll go right here. There's a key there. We're gonna go over this way. I don't think there's anything over here. What's down this door? Oh yeah, this is the compass I want to say. Yes, the compass. Now you can point with the Legend of the Master. Now, you want to go backwards, so... Oh, you want to hold... Ow. Like I said, there's an eye there. It's not very suspicious, but there is. If you actually look at it, it will shoot lightning at you, or a laser at you. So, just go backward holding your Master Sword, and you shouldn't be any trouble for that person there. Hey, you... Stop hitting me with your bones, please. Thank you. Oh, the key right here. We got this Pokey or whatever from Mario, I guess. It's not really. It's a kind of like the weirdest enemy, and it's like the only time it appears. It's so odd. And we got chain chomps. Oh, fun. Oh boy. Yeah, this guy's a little annoying. You have to use your boomerang. And then you gotta push a block out of the way to get a chest up here. And they will come in charging at you. I do believe they will actually break their chains after a while, just like normal chain chomps do, so watch out for that! Now, that's the most tiresome part of this area is probably done, except for maybe the last area, which is a lot of paths, a lot of darkness and everything. Yeah, it's kind of tedious for the record. I'll also give you arrows. Also, before going to this dungeon, get the fire and ice rods. You need these. These are required. Unless you want to use magic of Bombos and Ether, I think, for the boss. So, bear that in mind. The fire and ice rods are an absolute requirement for this place. Yeah, not even the dungeon item that's in this place doesn't really help you against the boss. It's just something that's really nice to collect. Now we have to grab these pipes. I guess they call these warp pipes because that's exactly what they do. Because you jump down all around, and man, I hope Link doesn't get I say, it looks like you got bonked on the head from that. Yeah, kinda. Alright, so I want to say that is this pipe going down first. It looks like a maze, but it really isn't. There's only like a one true path here. Oh, we got some anti-fairies. Yeah, see, they're going to use up your magic like something fast, so just get rid of them was probably the best for you. Now, I've heard these are also called bubbles, too, so bear that in mind. Okay. Let's see here. We got golden. Oh, no. Oh, I got hit by the bunny curse. No! I'll let it wear off. There we go. It's a mild inconvenience, which is weird. Like, the bunny curse is like, yeah, you can't use your weapons, but it's like, the curse wears off so fast, you're just not worried about it. Hey, I want you to die because you're being annoying. Why don't you die? Thank you. Because you have a key, and that's all that matters. Now, the item in this place does help you against the eyes here. So bear that in mind. Yeah, see, it'll shoot you like that, and that's no good for us. Here? We got the big key at long last. Yeah, that's right, the big key is here. Woo! That's really quick. We got all the major items out of the way.